Before I open the floodgate of tears, which has already started, Professor Conrad, and walk down memory lane with you all, I would just like to thank you all for coming, the faculty, family, friends, and loved ones who have gathered here today. Without you, many of us wouldn't be in this room today. To our fellow nurses and the family who have inspired us, loved ones who have encouraged us through the ups and downs of this program, faculty who pushed us to be the best we could be, friends who loved us even when we went MIA for 2 years. Seriously, we would not have made it here without you today. Here being this beautiful event commemorating both the completion of our bachelor's degree in nursing and the beginning of our careers as registered nurses. Welcome to our pinning ceremony. My name is Jackie McKenzie, or Jax for short, and I am honored to be speaking today. I'm humbled that my classmates would choose me as their voice during this special evening. However, you guys know that I'm the most emotional person, so if I cry, please excuse me. I must say that these past 2 years have been one wild ride. Who would have thought that mere 2 years could be both the best and most difficult years of our lives? Who would have thought that through adversity, so many beautiful things could emerge? New and forever friendships could be made, future job opportunities established, and a world full of opportunities available to us. We really had no idea of the blessings coming, did we? Yet, that is how life is sometimes. It's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Yes, I am hinting at the first semester when it took us 20 hours to care plan. For what? A cover sheet and meds? It was hard to have hope in the valleys of these past 2 years. When some of our dear friends decided to drop out or unfortunately had to leave the program, I remember thinking, thank you, Lord, that I'm still here, that I'm making it somehow, some way. I couldn't have done it without you all. We truly needed each other these past 2 years, and that is why our bond is so strong. Each exam, each clinical, each skills day, each ATI test was an obstacle that we overcame together. We had each other to remind ourselves that although the climb was hard, the view at the top would be worth it. To be completely honest, there were days where I cried so hard and I questioned my calling and capability of becoming a nurse. But then I would have the most amazing conversation with my patient. I would share my struggles with you and you would encourage me or pray for me. My clinical instructor would speak words of encouragement or praise and my heart would swell with joy. There were days when I didn't sleep at all before clinical, many, many days actually, and I'm pretty sure I'm famous for that. There were days when everything in clinical just started to make sense, and I knew that the hard work was paying off. For example, hemodynamics. I remember sitting down with Professor Katie Capps and I couldn't answer any of the questions. Little did I know we hadn't gone over that in lecture yet, so I was cut a little slack. And then there were days when I'm sure we all felt so alone in this program. I remember one day in our psych rotation when I broke down in tears in front of my clinical group because I wanted us all to be closer as friends outside of class. Little did I know that my eyes were blinded to the fact that it was already taking place and it just took time to build friendships with you all. Since this pivotal moment for me, there have been many days where I've never felt more loved and bonded to you guys. The truth is, these past 2 years, I've made friendships that run so deep, and I'm so grateful for that. I hope that our cohort will continue to be intentional with each other and continue these friendships after nursing school is over. Because let's face it, who else is going to understand the crazy experiences we have as registered nurses in the next coming months and years? Friends, loved ones, and families, you can try, but we know you'll never fully understand what it means to wear bodily fluids as your job, or what it feels like to have to tell someone or their family that their loved one is passing away. You all experience the stress of the NCLEX. Okay, maybe some of you will absorb that stress. I hope not. Nor will you understand the feeling of pure adrenaline and fear when you're performing a code blue on a patient. Being a part of the nursing field is like being in a club that thrives because its members are bonded by common knowledge and skills, yet drastically misunderstood by those who are looking in on the outside. I cannot tell you how many times I've discussed bodily fluids at the dinner table with a group of my nursing friends, but that's not acceptable with family. Or the amount of times I've tried to explain how nursing is different than being a doctor, insert facepalm, or why nursing is so hard if we just do the dirty work of cleaning and bathing patients. Insert another face palm. I hope, my friends, that you are prepared to be misunderstood, yet you're prepared to fight hard to defend our profession, because it truly is an honor to be a nurse. I wouldn't want to be anything else. We are at the forefront of healthcare. We hold the hands of the newly born and those taking their last breaths on this earth. We are everywhere at once and must manage all of the patient's care. We are truly their advocate. We care for the patient and the family. We diagnose and assess in and outside of the hospital, so family, be ready. But most importantly, we love, and we love hard. This is where our family, friends, and loved ones play a grand part in our picture. As we pour our hearts out in this career, we will need you more than ever. To listen, even if you don't understand, to cry with us, to remind us that we did the best that we could for that one patient, to remind us that better days lie ahead. The truth of the matter, friends, is that going through the valleys help us to appreciate the mountaintops. Celebrating each milestone we reach together, including today, has allowed me to learn this life lesson. Hard days and the best days of our lives lie ahead. Will you have the faith that when the going gets tough, that better days are ahead? And will you celebrate and be grateful when you do reach the mountaintops? Let us celebrate tonight and be truly glad because of all the hard work and many hours of sleep that we have lost to be here. Let us thank and shower our loved ones and faculty with praises for helping us through. Speaking of our lovely faculty, you may have also noticed a friendly guest on your seats. These starfish are a gift from someone who we know and love dearly. For those of you who had her in clinical, she would start the day with a power pose like this, and lead us into each clinical day with the famous phrase, "Go make a difference." If you are guessing Sherry, then you're right. Although she couldn't make it today, she wanted me to pass on a story with you all, for us to remember as we step into our careers as registered nurses. An old man was walking down the beach and saw a figure dancing in the distance. As he got closer, he could tell it was a child, and he wasn't dancing, but he was picking up starfish and throwing them back into the ocean. The man asked, "What are you doing?" The kid said, "If I don't throw them back, they will surely die." The old man laughed and said, "There are thousands of starfish and many miles of beach. You can't make a difference." The kid bent over and picked up another starfish and threw it back. He said, "It made a difference to that one." We as nurses will have the opportunity to make a difference in the life of each patient we encounter. I'm so honored and blessed to be standing among you as men and women who will literally have the power to change the world, one patient and family at a time. Don't ever underestimate this power that you have or your worth. Don't ever forget that you are loved beyond measure. And most importantly, don't forget that you're not alone. You are surrounded by brothers and sisters in this room who will be walking in the same shoes as a new grad nurse in just a few short months. Support each other, lean on each other, and lift each other up when the going gets tough. Speaking of support, there are some special faculty that I would like to take a moment to thank. A special thanks to Mo, Jenny Sock, Mona Lisa Ward, and Catherine Mullins. Thank you for all the work you have put in behind the scenes to make sure that our time in this program ran smoothly. From applying to this program to now preparing us for what lies ahead in the NCLEX process, we are so thankful for your guidance and support. And lastly, thank you to my friends and future nurses for being you, for being some of the most inspiring and motivating people that I've ever met. Thank you for sharing your personal stories with me, for teaching me what it means to love people unconditionally. I know that this moment is not our last together. We will forever be bonded by the memories and laughter and tears that we have shared. I can't wait to hear and share our adventures and experiences, trials, and triumphs in the coming months and years. Let's go make a difference. Congratulations, 05117, class of 2017. I love you guys.